Hello, darlings. Let's turn those on. That goes on. This coming in. That goes there. This goes up. Hello, hello, darling. Hello. So, let us begin with a bit of altar building. As in ceremonial space. There we go. You're going to be looking at that and you might not see my body too much. Don't worry, you're fine. Where did I put the candle? I have the candles. That's fine. I mopped my floor with lavender and oregano. Okay, ha 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 ha. Where did I put them? Oh, there are moments, I swear, I think I've lost my mind. So, this is one of my small altars. It's a mirror. We are doing a little bit of candle magic tonight. So, kind of praying towards some of the deities that tend to rule over money and that kind of thing. So I'm picking Fortuna. I'm kind of hoping that ever so gently Gran Azili might take a little bit of note, but like no pressure on that. Always come with a little bit of presents, a little bit of things that you're basically gifting to your deity. I'm going to add a little bit of incense. It is 88 degrees in here, so pardon if I sweat profusely. So frankincense, myrrh, and dragon's blood. There we are. chili for speed, but also because the line of work that I'm wanting to be in is spicy work. And yes, I get it's a riff on words. Put things back exactly where I got them. Chestnuts. Yes, the incense that I'm using is frankincense and myrrh, as well as a dragon's blood. Adding a bit of lavender as well. Now, lavender is for protection. Oh, where's the lighter? That would help. Here, lighter. Oh, that's why I brought that's why I was supposed to have the small culprit over here. And that way I could have it. And you light incense just till it takes, like a little bit of a cherry. And then you put it someplace safe. Always make sure that you have something nearby that you can put it out with. I actually have a extinguisher in my kitchen right nearby. And I am planning on staying here the whole time. Hello, multi-streamer. Oh, goodness. And I can turn you a bit more. There we go. Sorry, changing directions just a little. There we go. Hello, everybody. This is a bit of a multi-stream, and we're doing like a quick candle magic night. There we go. Yeah. 88 is quite warm. So, how is everybody doing? I'm changing this round just a touch. There we go. Hello, darlings. So, we've started a candle magic. I'm trying to decide if I want to put you on the opposite side, if I want to put you on the same side. I kind of want to put you on the opposite side, so when I look over, you can see. Come with me. Do, 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 do. There we go. There we go. I will have to split my attention quite a bit, but yes, there we go. So the two cards that I did pull beforehand are the King of Wands and the Emperor, but upside down. Somewhat of a... I won't quite call it a lover's spat. It's two gentlemen who go about things in very different ways. So, when we have these two, King of Wands is generous, tends to set up great experiences, great adventures, nice straightforward way of communicating for the most part. Grounded, slow, calm. The Emperor, on the other hand, can be a bit bossy. In this particular reading. And just, he's very absolute. His word is law and there is no give. And, yeah, it just feels like there's contention for somebody's attention between these two men. Or these two masculine figures. And it's a matter of, do you want the guy who's a little bit more calm, relaxed, reserved, slow, steady, you know, stalwart? Stalwart? Is stalwart the word I'm looking for? Sorry, you're too far and my attention was too split. But yeah, just... Of these two gentlemen... Right. Yes. So of these two gentlemen, the one who's a little bit more demure, the one who's a little bit more quiet, does not feel the need to show off because he can simply do what he does, and it's very clear what his intentions are. Whereas this one wants to peacock, but then complain when you see the peacocking for what it is and you're not interested in his attentions or ministrations. So yes. Take that as you will. And yes, we're doing some candle magic today. I have set it up. You can actually see it a lot better over on my Twitch side. But we are doing just, a little bit of, attraction, bring a little bit of money to financial stability towards. And it's an attraction spell. So it brings to me what is mine, not what is somebody else's per se. So it's like I don't need to accidentally cash in on somebody else's, what do you call it? I don't need to cash in on somebody else's insurance plan. I would much rather, win a lottery if it's meant for me, or, find a bunch of new clients who are quite generous at hand. That kind of thing. So, attracting it towards myself. And I've designated it very specifically for spicy reasons. Because that's where I wish to have more success. Oh, no worry, no worry. Oh, now that's lovely. So today, we're doing basically a bit of a cappuccino that has been fortified with a hand-whipped cream, extra of the little chocolate powders, and a bit more honey. So it's lovely, it's sweet, but it's also gorgeously bitter. Has a bit of a bite to it. Gee, I wonder why I like it. So, how is everyone tonight? I'm still going to be working towards those, absolutely. But right now it's a matter of financial stability, and I have just been taking some hits, major hits lately. So right now I have to work with my temporaries. I'm hoping to probably change tack just a little bit and get regular dentures, the kind that will fit in with suction, while I work towards getting the ones that you can do as a drop-in implant. To me, some of the bone doesn't feel like it is filled in overly solid, so I have a feeling they may need to end up doing bone grafting first to fill it out just a touch more. But, you know, I won't know anything till they can actually get me in to see me. And right now, that's all a little bit up in the air. Oh my goodness, over 6K! Thank you so much! I'm blown away at how fast that is going. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. 6K likes, that is impressive. I should come up with a couple of voice lines for in a bathroom that I can just record. Yeah, I know, trust me, I know. It's much more that, like, those pockets I felt should have filled in a bit more, but, like, some of it I'm recognizing that this doctor, this dentist who was in my mouth, was so incredibly rough that I think they may have broken off more bone than I realized. So, once I get my insurance for dental work reinstated and I find a new place to go, I will have them take a look at my mouth and see what is going on. But yeah. I know that the suction ones are only a stopgap. They're a holdover. Because coming up with another, I think it would be another 30,000 at this point to get the drop in. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that I get through these next couple months and remain housed. So, I have to pick and choose my battles in this particular arena. Oh, that is elevated, and I apparently do not like that. There we go. Hello, darling viewers. How do we do tonight? Hopefully well. I do have a multi-stream, so if you see me kind of looking back and forth between things, it's that. Oh, I will be on tomorrow night. I will definitely be doing In a Bathory. I'll have full fangs in and everything. I'm hoping that the packages that I have apparently coming towards me arrive shortly. That'd be very nice. And I will probably be doing a bit of live on the fan sites. Hey, hello, darling curls. How are you doing? We just started some candle magic. There's a really good view over on the Purple app and YouTube right now. Here with the clock app, I have to be a little bit more up close. So, you know, it is what it is. I'll show it to you every now and again, though, my darlings. Hello, darlings. How are we tonight? We just started some candle magic. Of course, you can see the incense rolling in. We are... Let's see. Brain went a little bit blank. Mm. Mm. Ah, okay, now that makes a bit more sense. Oh, you're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. I I do it again so that I post them in the raw mostly so people can just have that continuous background noise kind of thing going on. So yes, thank you so much. I am going to try to be more proactive about spreading myself. That always sounds so wrong when I say it. Marketing myself more, getting myself out there throughout the interwebs and whatnot. Joyful persona of inner battery. But yes, no, I like having a bit of just background noise. And honestly, me wandering on about everything, you know, it works. Right, yes, yes. So yeah, I'm able to get a little bit of a taller perch on that, so it's a little bit easier to see everything. So, I pulled some cards. So, they are calling me out today. So 5 of Cups. Forlorn and mourned and looking at all the good past things that have been done and so much things and so many lovely evenings and all of the opportunities and all of my good things have passed, and the bartender is standing there just rolling her eyes because, what? No, you can always just order another drink, like Captain Drama. And then me in the current is the 3 of... Well, actually, no, this is not current. This is near future. Near future. Yeah. So 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is working together. It's beginning collaborations. Starting things in motion, making sure that you've got blueprints, you know, heading forward. I think I know what this is. I'm hoping few things come through and I will be able to do exactly that, because yes, in the future I would like to be the hero fan, because so many people have said it, and honestly I do enjoy teaching, not small ones, but I do love teaching adults new things, so I think I'm very okay with that. By the way, thank you so much for the likes, the loves, the shares, and the everything else. You've been absolutely adoring. How are we today? I know it's Thursday, something seems to have been very off yesterday. Today seems a little bit better, but I don't know, I suddenly I need a big burst or something. Ah yes, so if you go to the Blinks and Lio, they will have several ways that you can pay. The ash caps then, those work fastest, but there's also Throne and Coffee, which I finally figured out how to work those a little bit better, so I swear everything takes me ages. Mostly because I'm, you know, a bit of a worrywart and I overthink. Because I don't want to make the wrong step, as it were, when it comes to, you know, doing those. Oh, maybe nobody wants to blah blah blah. I forget. I'm a conversationalist, why not just talk? Hello, my darlings. How do we do? So our candle magic is going. It is easily seen over on the purple app. And we are pulling cards. So, if you would like a larger read, go over Blinks and Lio, $5 per card, feel free to have that. And if smaller is much more your forte, your speed, as it were. Well, don't worry, stick around. I'll be randomly doing this. But those will be collective reads, so if you need something more targeted, say as such. What mess. I swear, Loki and Hecate are added if I was any more headblind. Here, let me turn you towards this just a touch. Everybody's rather quiet tonight as well. Please, my darlings, do feel free to be verbose. I am nothing else, if not that. No worries, my darling. Take your time. You are in no need of rush. Oh, wait. If I go around the corner. There's a simple solution and I'm being silly. Don't worry. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh, you love durian! Yes! Oh, I love that for you, darling. That is fantastic. It is definitely one of those things that you either absolutely adore it or despise it, apparently. I like it in certain forms. In other forms, I am not nearly as much of a fan. I think I still have yet to try fresh durian, as it were. But I've tried it like as candies, as sodas, as sweet paste in buns, and that's all fantastic. Though the soda I found quite disconcerting because I kept thinking that I was standing near a natural gas leak. Hello, darling. It's going well. Quiet, but well. How is your day going, my darling? That part. It's not the taste that is so utterly disconcerting. It's the smell. It's the olfactory input. Because you're like, what is? It's like feet and onions, and like a bad gas leak, honestly, or at least to me, bad gas leak. Oh, I feel you. Eyes hurting from the looking at the screen so much. I understand. This is a bit of a financial and wealth attraction towards me spell, especially for my new endeavors. We used lavender, jasmine, loose coin, chilies, whole chilies, and chestnuts. I burned and blessed the candles with rose incense, frankincense and myrrh incense. What else did I use? I think it was a little bit of jasmine, lavender, rose. I know that I put a bit of King Midas oil in there, and a few other things here and there. Yeah. Intuitive candle magic. Or chaos candle magic, depending on how you look at it. And I'm hoping that the goddess Fortuna will smile upon me and give me a bit of help so that I can also then again pay back into my community. Because that's apparently one of the very big things with the goddess of Fortuna. It is about help for the community. Yes, it helps a singular person, but that person is then expected to help the community around them as well, and I absolutely plan on doing that. So, that is good coffee. Of course, I'll offer up some fangs. Honestly, I absolutely adore them. I love the look with the fangs in, and I truly hope that I can get dentures that actually have the built-in fangs. That would be absolutely fantastic. Actually, because they are clever. Fangs to sharpen my skills and add more direction towards my intent. I specifically wish my inner battery to take off that wonderful campy vampy dominatrix. Offered some fangs in the cup as well. Now, anybody who is watching this, you can always add to the vibes. What comes to you is only what is meant for you. What goes to others is meant for them. And if you do a gifty, that is another way. Like, all of the things that it comes down to is actually supporting your community. So, supporting is the liking, the loving, the sharing, the gifties. And especially with this, you want to set your mind to the intention of, I want to give to my community, build it so that my community can also give back to me. So, a reciprocal. Hello, Flossie, my darling. How are you doing? How are we, my darling? Goodness, pardon, ASMR. Hopefully tonight I'll have enough energy in me to do a bit of recording, at least some audios, and some loveliness. Oh, good. I know that some of my penguins are not too keen on magic nor tarot cards, so I understand if this is not a night for them. Now, as for my lovely witchy kind, hello, my darling, how are you? I do hope you enjoy. I can respect others not wanting to participate in this, but I hope that they respect that I am a witch, so I am going to do witchy things. Why are you fighting over him? He's a shit person. Stop. Bottom of the deck, devil. Ugh. So, I pulled the seven of swords, 2 of cups, upside down, 3 of swords, Seven of Swords is somebody coming in and snitching what is not theirs, taking what is not theirs, all in a hopes to cause strife. Oh. That part. Definitely that part. But yeah, the Two of Cups inverted, it may have started out as a bit of a chemistry experiment, but the chemistry is off. The chemistry is, it's gonna go boom, not yay. It's gone sour. The alchemy is not there as you hoped it would be. And yet you sit fighting for this lackluster person who does not give you what you actually want and need, and wonder why, again, you meet a card of swords, and it's a Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, which is, you know, owie. The cards in the most gentle way possible, and the only reason I'm interpreting is because I'm not going to be nearly as gentle because the Shadowscape are yelling at the moment, but why? Why? Quit whining and simping over that pathetic piece of shit. Oh, goodness, darling. When they show you who they're going to be, trust them. I don't mean to end you. I promise. I don't mean to end you. Oh, hello, hello. How do you do, my darling? Hello, Oksana, over on YouTube. Sorry, I didn't see you a little bit sooner. I was reading cards. And we're doing a bit of a candle magic ritual. Now, we'll let these burn while I am on live, and probably take several live streams to get to the end of it, but, you know, it will be as it is. So right now, just shuffling the cards until I feel the need to pull. And if you would like something that's a bit more personalized, by all means, let me know. Check the blinks in Lyle. I'm trying to make sure that those are everywhere. I definitely had a day. Not in a bad way. I did a lot. I did quite a bit of cleaning, straightening, getting things hung up, put away, swept the floors, mopped with oregano and lavender, you know, did the whole thing, and I'm trying, I'm just not sure where to go. And again, it's that energy of something is about to happen. Hopefully it's something good. Is about to happen. But I'm like, I don't know whether to get out of the way or stay in the way, or, you know, like, where do I need to be? Oh yes, absolutely. Very good for bringing, oh goodness, I forgot to put down cinnamon at the doorway. Pardon me, cinnamon and cloves. But yes, I put a couple of tablespoons in some lavender fabuloso. I know, there's comedy in that. Where did I pour? There we go. There's the cinnamon. Cinnamon. Alright, cinnamon across the doorway to speed good luck. There we go. But yes, put a couple of tablespoons in lavender fabuloso. Sweep, then mop. I'm probably going to do that again. I'm trying to clear away what I don't actually need in my life. I know that I need to compact myself down just a touch. Be a bit more streamlined so that I don't know, get things more in order. It feels like I need to be lighter for some reason. Not physically lighter, just possessions-wise lighter. Lighter. I can enunciate. So, what shall we talk about, my darlings? I have, oh, as in, oh. Oh, hello, my darling. I'm so glad that you're back. Life's been a bit wacky, and I know that the clock app has been remiss in telling people when I'm on. This is why I'm now starting to multi-stream, and you can find me many other places, including the Tuber Views, the Purple app, where your eye can sometimes twitch. And yes, I'm doing multi-streams now, which is why I'm back to the 5 days a week. I'm going to try and have everything kind of listed beforehand as far as live events go, and I'm going to see if I can find more ways to get integrated forwards and backwards. Oh, don't worry, we just started the ritual only about an hour or so ago, so it's fine. That part, very much that part. But luckily, I think I'll be able to once I get more of a following, more of a viewership elsewhere, I will be able to maybe designate certain days where I spend more time places that I don't need to be as censored. Also, I will be over on some of the fan sites. I am still kind of finding my balance there as well, but I am enjoying the experience of it all. Hello, darlings. How do we do today? These are nice, but I think Shadow wants to play. Hello, my darlings. I can't wait for like fall when it actually gets colder so I can start putting my corsets back on. I absolutely miss wearing them. I love you so much. I was like, it's Friday? Oh, it's almost Friday. It's almost Friday. Hello, darling. If anybody has questions, do feel free to ask. Friday Eve. Oh, I adore you for that. It very much is. Not figs, chestnuts. Don't worry, that was a good guess though. From that angle, they do look like brown fig. And no, chestnuts. Because I'm doing some spicy work and I'm hoping to attract more finances towards some of the spicy work that I do. I'm using chili, lavender for protection, jasmine, chestnuts. Certain parts of magic use inference to certain things. Oh yes, I am doing spellwork magic of Sana. So we have somebody watching over here on our multi-stream. So yes, for financial stability and for wealth overall. Wealth being something that you can have long-term and allows you to basically reinvest into the community around you. So I would like both, but I like both going towards the spicy work that I want to do. And when I say spicy, I mean D-O-M-M-E. I find it cathartic. I find it quite lovely. And yes, I do have a vanilla side, and then I have a very, very spicy side. So, it is what it is. I understand if that's a little bit odd or different for people. Hello, hello, my darlings. How do we do tonight? Oh, don't be sorry, my darling. You're fine. I'm not your keeper. I'm not going to tell you where to come or go. Well, nope, nope. Body joke almost came straight out of my mouth. No, I will keep it to myself. I will keep it to myself. Can you tell the spell is already working? Usually I don't have that much trouble, not making those kind of jokes. Exactly, and I absolutely adore doing that for them. Oh! Oh! The two cards that I drew first thing today, and for some reason didn't feel any impulse to read them until I first got on, was the King of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. Hello, darlings. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you are well and welcome. How do you do? Doing a bit of candle magic tonight. A little bit of spicy candle magic. Hoping for a good financial gain and wealth on some of the stuff that I do. Specifically hoping that Fortuna will help us. Because Fortuna is about community. So I enjoy that. Thank you, darling. Oh, that is just absolutely caught up now, isn't it? There we go. Miss Scorpio is everything I wanted. He wasn't financially where he wanted. So we broke it. Oh, 10 years ago. And my Leo, we've had issues with him not wanting to do more or better. Oh, when they stop trying, that is the time to pack it up. No. Oh, you picked up some tarot. Ah! I'm so excited that you're going to get into that. It's going to be so much fun. Take your time, you know, always take your time with your cards. Make sure you cleanse them and whatnot, connect with them. But I think you'll quite enjoy them. What's on the tray? So, we are doing a bit of a candle magic spell. On the tray we have coin, chilies, lavender, jasmine, let's see. We've got chestnuts in front. Oh! Flaxseed! I keep forgetting. How do you forget the flaxseed? There we go. May the seeds be as numerous as their coins. Thank you. I don't know why. I knew I was forgetting something. Flaxseed. I always add flaxseed. So I think my Scorpio randomly finding me on Facebook and messaging me. I would say that's a sign. I'd say that's a pretty damn good sign too. Yes, no worries, no worries. And remember, the cards give you information, you interpret it. Wealth is burning quite well. Fine. More interesting. Slow but steady. Small but fierce. Good, I do have more incense. You're welcome, my darling. So, how are we this evening? I brought him to lunch today and was like, we never were apart. It wasn't awkward or anything. My darling, maybe he has matured in ways that you, I'm sorry, I assume he. That should not be, but maybe he has matured in ways that you needed and he needed as well. Sometimes Scorpios need a good amount of space. And then when they're ready, they do come back, and my goodness, do they come back. But, you know, take it slow, take it steady. Don't rush back into anything just because we're having a little bit of a wobbly moment. But honestly, if your Leo is not willing to actually put in some work, if he is not willing to make an effort, ask yourself how happy in that relationship you're going to be over the long term, especially over the next couple of months or years. How much of that do you want to put up with if they have absolutely said 100% they do not wish to actually try harder or do more? This is wild. Wealth is going strong and well. Finances are. Slow, steady, small, but fierce. Fair, fair, fair. Honestly, I'd just like to find a couple of good boys. Maybe a slightly masked, non-binary. You know, just a small cadre. Something to dote. Well, some ones to dote on me, I should say. I don't know, it's been so long since I've been truly doted on. I wonder if I could even handle that nowadays. I'm so fiercely fucking independent at points. Hello, Laura. How are you? I hope this day has treated you a little bit more nicely. Yesterday seemed to have been quite the hubbubaloo. Hello, my darling. Do feel free to come in. Do feel free to ask questions. By all means. Yes, but collaborating with who? Transitioning from the mundane to the more substantial. Becoming an agent in your own creation. You can get out and collaborate with people. You're asking for 2 major steps here. Keep telling you this is the reason we're doing this, so I can do these things. So tell it to the universe. Hello. Getting better, everything's looking up. Aw. Hey Boston, how do you do, my dog? Oh goodness. Hello, nearly 60 people and almost 10K. My goodness. Thank you so much for the liking, the loving, the sharing, the everything you're doing. Hello and good evening. How do you do? I hope everybody's doing well. We're doing a little spell to attract good things, good opportunities, finances, and the like towards those who need it. Only what they deserve, of course, nothing that belongs to somebody else. The wealth one is going quite nice. Wealth, insight, long-term goals. Finance, on the other hand, well, strict monetary. Sorry, it's like adding coins to the well. Hi, Boston. How are you doing, my darling? Feels like it's been forever. I hope you're doing okay. Don't mind me, I'm also randomly pulling cards. So, if the cards resonate to you when I read them off, don't worry, take that as that is. If they really don't resonate, then that's probably not a message for you. Hanging. I believe most everybody at this point is just about hanging in there. No, no, no. Too glum, my darling. Too glib and too glum. Pardon. It was one of those, no, not everybody needs that. Let's go with healthy, happy, relaxed. Nothing else. It is definitely fighting. Hello, my darling. How are we doing? So we are doing a candle magic spell around finances. I'm also doing, the tarot. I tend to shuffle cards quite a bit. It's not only my stim, it's kind of how I get in tune with certain things. And yes, I am doing kind of like open reads tonight, so if they pop out, if I read them off and they seem to resonate with you, go ahead and take them with. It's fine. And if you want to, of course, you can always donate, tip, gift, all those kind of good things. I am expanding as a content creator, as a small self-employed kind of business, so I do appreciate. I will also help to get things created and going. It's like tuning into a radio right now. Funimation. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Wands, 5 of coin in reverse. Oh, the Queen of Wands, the party setter. Person who gets things. This feels like a shepherdess. Somebody who has to like wrangle, corral. Oh, you're the person who makes sure the friends don't wander off. Club night with the girls. Hey, hello my darling, how are you doing? How do you do? It's been a while. Welcome to the candle magic. Just pulled some cards. So we've got the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and then 5 of Pentacles, but upside down. Queen of Wands, usually this would be the person who sets up a party and gets everything going, and, you know, the hostess, as it were, when it comes to the kind of this. But this feels like the person who's, like, constantly corralling friends and making sure the drunk one doesn't, like, you know, run off and whatnot. I'm hanging in as best I can, you know how that goes. Paired with the 9 of Wands. I don't often pull the 9 of Wands. Nine of Wands, preparing for the next. No! Why do we always have to remember the next challenge? It's the going from being the queen, the leader, the top of the pile, to that next challenge and like dipping down into the depths. It's that up and down, up and down, up and such a tiresome cycle. Huh. All in the pursuit of becoming the high priestess. Well, that makes a bit of sense. You know, becoming the high priestess is introspection, intuition, leaning into your gifts, as it were. But all of that comes at a lot of price. Having to do a lot of work, sometimes going through a lot of trial and tribulation. But yeah. Thank you so much for getting me over 10k likes. Thank you so much, my darlings. If anybody has any questions or, I don't know, particular things that they would like to talk about, by all means, let's do. So I'm champing at the bit. Like, have you ever felt both exhausted and then also had way too much energy all in the same moment? Like, you're just like, I'm so tired, but I want to do something, I need to do something, something needs to happen, like, figure it out. Nice strong cup of coffee right there. Oh, why were you... Is it a cycle thing? Well, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. The jewel tones, the more stark, aristocratic, I can get that word out, aristocratic type colors. Thank you, darling. Hello, my dear. Don't mind as I shuffle. This is already in play. How do we do this evening? Do feel free to jump on in. We can have any kind of conversation. It's a salon. It's what we do. Going to grab a little bit more incense. Mm. Well, I would definitely say, you know, do your best to find a way to mediate. And if mediation and boundaries are not working, then be prepared to look for other places to be. Because the last thing you want to be is stuck in a roommate situation or a housing situation that is not good. I did that for far too long, and I feel like I wasted a goodly portion of my life in doing so. It held me back from a lot of things. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm doing fine. How about you, my darling? Sorry, I didn't see the thing before that. Oh, oh goodness. Are there any solutions to that situation? Are you able to get some help from friends? Or maybe somebody nearby that might be able to help out? Goodness, if anybody has suggestions, that would be fantastic, because that is definitely outside my wheelhouse. I've been doing okay. I'm doing my best to hang in there and try to figure out, you know, how best to market myself to the world. I was not a marketing major. I was a fashion design and psychology major, and that's what my degrees are in, so sometimes I have minor panic over it. I'm glad you found me too. This is something that so many followers have been saying, is that they didn't even realize that I was not followed, and my follow count is now dropping. So I don't know what TikTok is up to. I'm tired of trying to play by whatever algorithmic rules they come up with so that I can be successful on here. So I'm diversifying. I'm streaming other places, and honestly, once I have a decent audience on those other places, I will be gravitating more towards those. Because I've never had those kind of problems on those other platforms when I used to live stream in the past. Hello, darlings. Welcome, welcome. How do you do? Doing a little bit of candle magic. So how do we do? What are we up to? Wow, over 10K likes. Thank you, my darling. Ooh, 87 degrees in here. It's like, am I still supposed to be melting? Yes, apparently I am. Waiting for the wax to dry, see if it has any resonance to it. Trying to stay positive and relax. I honestly hope that there is a way that that could be rectified without too much more consternation. I got my dog's ashes back today, and the first thing I said is, wow, he's crispy. Well, one would hope. Because, my darling, if they had served it back as barbecue, I think you would have had a few more questions, now would you have not? Sorry. Again, the cards have comedy. Oh. Nine of Swords. Worry. Lots and lots and lots of worry with the Nine of Swords. Lots of distress. Much of it is mental, not physical danger, but still quite unfun. All when you need to go through a transition, because I pulled the Unalive card as well. So, Nine of Swords, and then Unalive upside down. Ooh, resisting transition. Resisting change. Well, because of the uncertainty of it all. I said I wanted a Knight of Coins. And here he arrives. That would be quite nice. That could be quite nice if they arrive. I'll take that. I will take the Knight of Coins. New wealth. A champion for those opportunities. Calm, stable, steady. I mean, the worst part is there's a dog park next to the funeral home for dogs. And I thought only cats had 9 lives. I'm just saying. I am just saying. By fetch and then fetch. Roll over, play dead. Whole new meaning. And yet, yes, we are having a bit of an inner battery day today. We're doing a little bit of spellcasting, which is actually a Sanguine Threads inner battery kind of thing. Because both person and persona, witches. So, yeah, we're doing a little bit of a wealth spell, a little bit of a, financial attraction spell for the spicy work that I do. Because I would like to see more traction and gains there. I adore doing it. And so I really want to be successful doing it. So that I can put the most amount of effort into it. But yeah. Soybean. Soybean. You ain't gotta do that. All you gotta do is feed him too many fatty treats. It doesn't take much. I swear dogs nowadays, they aren't built like they used to be, and I blame that on the inbreeding. But do they plump when they cook? What was that noise that came on when you were talking about cats? I don't know. Sometimes I do have, just noisy neighbors going on, and I have learned to tune out most of that, so. That, and also, if it was me laughing, I've got a large range of odd laughs, so yeah. so crisp, it's practically powder. At least they don't offer a jerky option, that's all I'm saying. Hello, welcome to the gallows humor of it all. Don't they like grind it to a fine powder, or do they just cremate the box and hand it all back? Like, there you go. Thank you. Oh, funny enough, that's actually the underpinnings with just a light camisole over the top. So, we'll do a little fit check. So, skirt is from Shein, and let's see, the top was sent by a fan. They found it at Plato's Closet in PA, and then the underpinning is a bra and underwear set. It's super cute. It has that very harnessy vibe, and that was from Adore Me. It's one of my favorite sets from them. I honestly love it. Can't wait till October rolls around in full effect, and hopefully some people would like to buy me some new wardrobe. Certain people on certain sites want to buy me new wardrobe because I would love some new bra and underwear sets, maybe some stockings, something with a little bit of refinement. Pardon, a little bit of refinement. Right, that part. Well, because they have cute stuff and stuff that fits like a large range of sizes, so I really appreciate that. We'll have to learn to laugh with one another, or we would all be crying. Yeah, I'm crying here all the time. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's hard to laugh, though. Sometimes you need to cry a bit. So, if you need to cry, it's not too bad. Hey, how do you do, Crowny? How do you do? We're just doing a little candle magic. I'm reading cards and whatnot. How are you today? Reading for my Klimt currently because my Shadowscape decided to take a dark turn. But Klimt is my kind of sad emo boy who just wants to be loved. I have not yet shopped on Fashion Nova. I shopped on Temu like once, and the quality was so not good. So not good that I'm just like, nope, I'm good. Nope, don't need to repeat. Shein has been the one that, like, even though it's fast fashion, and even though the prices are low, the overall quality of the garment is actually pretty damn good, and their plus size fits. So, like, I know it's not a perfect world, by no means. It is not a perfect world. But damn, Shein really is doing better than a lot of fast fashion places when it comes to price to quality comparatively. Because I've actually had pieces from them that lasted a couple of years now. And I only paid like maybe $10, $20. So, I'm just saying. But is Fashion Nova any good? Becomes my question. I'm waiting for it to firm up. Ah, there we go. Well, it looks a little bit like a chili pepper. Or, I'm just saying, I'm going to take this as confirmation. Hello, darling. Right? Okay, so I'm not the only one. I'm like, it feels a little bit like Italy. I mean, if my income comes from overseas, I'm okay with that. I will accept that happily. Hello, how do you do, darling? Hello to my multi-streams, how do you do? How is everybody? Questions, answers. What shall we talk about? Especially with this very, like, see, it also almost looks a little bit like somebody's face in profile. Been sick all week. How are you? I'm luckily I have not been sick all week. A little bit scattered, trying to figure out where the energy in the week is going because it's been all over the place. But for the most part, I've been doing okay. Just trying to get a smooth handle on everything. You know how it goes. So I have a very small area in my mouth that's a little bit more tender than it should be. So I'm leaving the dentures out for a day just to give it a little time to relax, because maybe I was just applying too much glue and then like using a little bit too much strength to take it out or something to that effect. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I haven't like created a ulcerated point, or for some reason like there's an ulcerated point in my mouth, like just trying to make sure that everything's going fine. So yeah, like you apparently like don't wear your dentures every day, especially not the temp ones, because the temp ones do tend to have like more pock marking, which can cause rubbing issues and give you uncomfortable spots. Yeah. Yes. So I am doing random community card pulls, but if you wanted something that was directed, that was a little bit more personal, then it's $5 per card. Feel free to go up to those links in Lio and have at. Also, if you wish to support the spell, as it were, small gifties works because the deity that I have decided to ask kindly if they would help is Fortuna, and she is a goddess of fortune, of money, of communal wealth. So, you know, basically asking the community to support one of their members so that the member can then support the community in equal measure. So, financial, money, wealth, and wealth covers like long-term, but also like spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, that kind of thing. A wealth of insight, trend forecasting, consistency. Six of Swords, slowly sailing through choppy ass waters. And this is why you don't stand up in the dinghy. The Devil is in the details. Yeah, somebody gave you the wrong roadmap and sent you towards rocky shores. Four of Chalices in reverse. Oh, so you're getting hung up in your own feelings about the whole thing when you were given a bad hand. You need to re-deal. And definitely cut the Devil out of that. Or at least send them back the angst that they gave you. But yeah. Hello, hello, hello. How do we do? Hopefully once I've fulfilled all of the streaming, what do you call it? Once I fulfill all of like the streaming requirements for TikTok when it comes to live stream, I think there's a way to get that tied in with my multi-stream, which would make it actually a little bit easier to live stream everything just using one device, which would be nice. Oh, 2-card pool, yes. Thank you so much, my dear. Two of coins, 7 of cups. 7 of cups is kind of a hopes and fears kind of card. Like having lots of choices, but not sure which one to take, because some of those choices are not fantastic ones. They aren't ones that you would necessarily appreciate the outcome of them. Two of Pentacles is about finding the balance in life. You can't always be afraid of the opportunity, because what if it goes wrong? Learn to choose in balanced measure. So yeah, like if you know it's going to go wrong, if you know that this choice is going to be not a good one, of course avoid it. But if the only thing holding you back is, what if this is a bad choice? Don't put the most negative thing at the forefront. Just be aware of things that are coming to you, going from, how those will play out. Don't let fear rule the choice. Because your role is the Two of Coins, of being balanced and bringing balance to the world, at least in small measure. So yeah, like don't overanalyze to the point where you just stay locked in place. That won't do you any, yeah, it won't do you any long-term good. So make the choice. Yeah, it's like, make the choice. Be cautious, you know, weigh the options, as it were. But, like, don't let the world stop you from fulfilling your role, as it were. Don't let the what-ifs get ahead of you. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel spread too thin so many times. So, yeah. Because it feels like you want to be the Queen of Wands. The person who makes the things happen, who gets it set in motion, who, you know, gives gentle direction of getting people, okay, we're going to go this way, and then we're going it's almost like you're trying to lead them through the haunted house kind of thing. Like, okay, we're going to go a little bit this way, a little bit this way. No, it's fine. Oh, I've got this handled. But, like, when you hit those speed bumps along the way, it kind of jostles your confidence. Not everything is always going to go perfect. Honestly, not everything always goes perfect. Sometimes it's a little bit rocky, bumpy. But that doesn't make you less of a good shepherdess or a good party thrower, a good hostess. That's the word I was looking for. It doesn't make you less of a good hostess. Like, there are just sometimes things that are outside of your purview, outside of your control. And that's on the universe, not you. Hello, my darlings. Thank you so much for all the likes, the loves, the shares. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the gifting and for the card buying and all that kind of stuff. This is my only Sanguine Threads. There's this Sanguine Threads, and then there's a Sanguine Threads in a Bathory, both correctly spelled. Those are me. The ones that are like sliding into your DMs asking if you would like a card read right now. Nope, that is not me. I don't slide into DMs. I do card reads live, so you know that it's me reading. So yeah, be careful. Always be careful. Not just for me, because I know they're doing it with a lot of other witches and tarot card readers and whatnot, where they're making scam accounts, and this app is terrible at taking those things down. So be ever so careful. Oh, good. I'm glad that that makes sense for you, my dear. Yeah, it's wild. It is wild. And I report and block every one of those, but like, I swear, like, I'm not saying capitalism is the way to go. But what I am saying is, like, with all this fucking capitalism that is going on, you think you would try to be proactive about making sure the money that is changing hands, especially if it is through this platform, is as clean as possible, and that it isn't, you know, scams and frauds and stuff getting that money, because that delegitimizes your platform real quick. So yeah, 40 to 60 a week. Holy shit, that is wild. Goodness. I hope every last one of them gets dipped in kerosene and... yeah. I'll stop that there because it's supposed to be hypothetical, but nah, those kind of things kind of piss me off, so... Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Don't mind the off in the distance. Eyes decided not to focus. And it is still 87 degrees in here. Good, just had dinner. I'm having dinner probably a little bit later on. I think I'm gonna do like some noodles and some bone broth. Oh no, wait. I was gonna do the pork tonight. So I need to make some sticky rice. Yes, I'm gonna wash it. But yeah, I'm gonna need to make some sticky rice. I'm gonna do some baby bok choy, some crispy pork that's been marinated. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to like dredge and give it a bit of a fry, or if I just want to like just grill it. I know that I need to go to like the grocery store to pick up some new like greens and whatnot, but like I think I need to do a quick stock check and see what I've got in my refrigerator, as it were. But yeah. Hello. How are we, my dears? Got about another hour and 15 minutes of me being on and whatnot.
apparently I just needed to pour off that first bit, and this flame is doing a lot better. This one has been burning perfectly fine and strong. So, yay. So, what's everybody been having for dinner? I don't know why I've got "Rolling Down in the Deep" stuck in my head. You know that trendy song bit. You're right, the wick may have been set a little bit weird, because, yeah, it's doing a lot better now. Had a protein shake for dinner. Need to find a light snack. Had Chipotle burrito. Ooh, Chipotle burrito bowl. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I am definitely with you on that. I think value for money, their burrito bowl. Overall, though, their portion sizes have changed vastly. But yeah, like, money for food, yeah, like, I agree with you on that one. Definitely agree with you on that one. Kind of like, what do I want to eat in the next couple of days? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess maybe once I take stock, that'll be a bit better. I kind of want to just, like, buy some stuff that I can just heat up in the oven, because I'm tired of cooking for myself. Like, I'm tired of coming up with my own recipes and having to do the long cook, rather than just put it on a pan, put it in the oven, let the oven do the thing. So maybe when I go shopping... Actually, would y'all like to do maybe a little bit of a shopping trip tomorrow to the grocery store? We can do that. I think we can do H Mart, because I'm in the mood for some good produce. I'll see what I have, and then let's see what we can, like, get that's, like, pre-made, because yeah, I'm not trying to do all the cooking for myself. I just want some good snacks and some stuff that I can just, like, pop in and then reheat and have some good leftovers. So, cool. See what we can do. And yes, if by all means, I know, like, people like to ask sometimes, if you wish to sponsor, if you wish to throw coin at it, so that I can get either the more expensive stuff or more stuff, whichever which way, by all means do feel free to, like, donate, or subscribe, or do as you will. Right. California supermarkets, like, yes, they are definitely more expensive, but you can find such a wide variety of things, and I adore that. Like, I love having that ability to choose from so many different types of produce, so many different types of food. You can find, kosher markets, you can find halal markets, you can find Asian markets, Mexican markets, like, and each one will carry such a wide and different variety of foods and whatnot. It's lovely. Yeah, better produce, and it tends to be fresh. It tends to be actually very fresh. I will have to say, like, Asian markets and Mexican markets tend to be, like, the two best markets for, like, fresh produce. And yes, I know, like, certain markets, you're like, are you sure you're up to code? And it's like, don't worry. It's just, when you have unpolished, like, that gray concrete floor, it gives everything that slightly dingy appearance. Don't worry. It's still safe. They're still kept up to par. Like, it's just an aesthetic. Ooh, chain stores. Yeah, because chain stores will lock you in with, like, what kind of selection you have. Because they all pretty much have the same thing, and they rarely wander outside, you know, very, very basic stuff. So if you're, like, especially if you're trying to do, like, ethical shopping, or you're trying to avoid certain brands, it's really hard to do when you have nothing but chain stores around you, because they tend to all carry the exact same brands. And it's a pain in the butt. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Don't worry, I'm fine. Yep, we have Walmart and Mujer and Rulers. And Rulers is Kroger's sister store. Oh my god. It is impossible to get away from Kroger. Kroger and Cisco. Cisco on the industrial side, Kroger on the civilian side. Those companies are so hard. Dang, and that's all you got there. Whew. No, my eyes decided they did not want to focus. It gave me like that 1,000-yard stare, and it was focused only on the flame. So it's just like, I'm gonna sit here and hope that I see whatever is trying to be pointed out. But yeah, it's like, eyes refuse to focus. Yep, Walmart, Dollar General, yeah. And the dollar store is making more than enough when it's at $1. But the fact that they charge like $1.25 now, I'm just going, honestly. And now they have a section of their store that they're charging between $3 and $5 per item. Like, their name means nothing. Their name means absolutely nothing now. Oh my god, you have 2 Walmarts in your town? Jesus. I am so sorry. I think we have some Safeways, but I want to say they go by like, they're very few and far between, and they also go by like a slightly different name. One on each side of town. Jeez. Now we have Vaughn's, but Vaughn's is like a sister store to Pavilions, and I didn't know that for a long time, except I noticed something about the font that they used looked really, really similar. And then there's also a John's, which I thought that was made up. So I'm guessing that that's something that migrated from the Midwest or East Coast. We have Food for Less, Smart and Final. Safeway is in Bakersfield. Oh, really? Oh my goodness, they shut it down. Holy crap. Yeah, that part. They had really good prices, and they had really good, like, everything was made fresh. There was a lot better quality to it, and price for what it was, phenomenal. Really, really phenomenal. I think our Safeway comparison would be like almost like Stater Brothers, where the prices are a little bit lower, but like the overall quality is actually pretty dang good. It's just a little bit of a lower price point, and sometimes the store is, you know, less, oh my god, flashy. Gleason's, on the other hand, can eat my backside. Gleason's is like the incredibly expensive version of Vaughn's, where you have some slightly more artisanal or niche brand type names just to justify overcharging for the same bullshit ass products. Yes! Winco! I freaking love them. They moved a Vaughn's into the... My god. Yes, we have Winco, and we actually do have a Winco here in the Long Beach area. Winco is like owned by the employees, so they get better pay. They're able to keep their prices lower, and overall, just like it's a much better situation. Hello, darling. Life has been life, but I'm hoping that all this energy that I feel wandering around nearby is going to be parlaying itself into some financial kindness very soon. So here's to hope. Here's to manifesting. Not hoping, manifesting. But yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a mohair. Or meher, I should say. We always shop at either Kroger's, Walmart, or Meher. Nice. Yeah, it's employee owned. Yay! Yeah, it is. They definitely are like good value. They've got bulk items on a lot of stuff. Their produce is about the same quality as, say, Costco. So it's definitely bulk produce. But still, it's serviceable. It's definitely serviceable. I can't be mad. I can't. It's still a lot of like American brand stuff, but it's still a sight better than a lot of places. And definitely, like Food for Less, like no tea, no shade per se, but like Food for Less gives me a bit of the ick every time I walk in. And I can't tell you why. There's just something I don't like about that store. And I don't know if it's just specifically the Food for Less that is near me, or if it's like just something about the overall store. And I don't get that same ick when I walk into like an El Superior or Superior, which are the Mexican markets. There's just something about Food for Less that I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. No thank you. No thank you. Later. Yeah, Winco is fantastic for like bulk candy, good prices on meats, on cheeses, fantastic prices on like goods for baking, making bread, all that kind of stuff. Like they have really good prices overall, and their bulk selection is still quality. It's not just trash quality, here's your bulk. No, it's still really good quality stuff, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna go grab a couple of ice cubes for my coffee. Tahine watermelon peach rings. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. Tahine watermelon peach rings. That sounds fantastic right there. For me, it's like the cinnamon bears, the Reese's peanut butter cups, because there are days you want like a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups. And other times you just want like just a couple. And like being able to, do small amounts, so much better. You're allergic to tahine? Oh, you poor thing. Aw. I don't love tahine and everything, but like there are days that I really get the urge to like go to La Michoacana and get something like what do you call it? The mangonada with the chamoy, like, oh, so good. But yeah, if you're allergic to that stuff, oh, I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. Ooh. Have you ever done avocado toast with a gently over easy egg? Just enough, just cooked enough that it has like that jammy center, not quite runny. And then add a little bit of tahini, a little bit of extra cracked pepper, and just a bit of fresh minced garlic. I know, it's wild. But yeah, a little bit of that fresh minced garlic to really, like, pop that taste up. Oh, so good. Right. I'm just saying. Basted egg, that's what it is. So if you can't do an egg over easy, because it's sometimes really hard to get those to flip, a basted egg is your next best bet. So what you do is you crack your egg into your pan, let it get boiling, or not boiling, but let it cook for just a little bit, and then you put a lid on it, and that little bit of steam that is in there cooks both sides of your egg really nicely, so that way you can then just slide that out, and you don't have to worry about flipping it over and breaking a yolk, because that yolk is just so perfect when it has just the right cook to it. Why, thank you, darling. I've been told I have a voice for ASMR. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I should do with it, per se. But yes. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yep, this is good. Sorry. The ice cubes that I'm using are, so I'm using the regular mocha fine ground Viet coffee that I get usually from the Asian market. I added a pack of instant cappuccino mix and a little bit of fresh hand mixed cream. And then the ice cubes that I've just put in there are acacia blossom tea unsweetened, and it adds just this gentle floral note. So yeah, it added a very nice subtle floralness that made it so much more refreshing. I still love the fact that people can fall asleep to my voice. I find that fantastic. Oh my god. Who keeps worrying about a guy? Somebody keeps worrying about... You're not the asshole. Oh my god, I get so tired sometimes. Not like tired. But like, I get so tired sometimes when people go, oh my god, am I the asshole? Did I overreact? No, honey, did you get gaslit? Did you get manipulated? Did you get strung along? You're not the asshole just because he says you're the asshole. You're not the asshole when you set your boundaries. You're not the asshole when you expect him to pay half. You're not the asshole when you're putting in effort and you expect him to put in effort as well. Like, no, that's called having a relationship where you both put effort in. And if he's a fuckboy special. Stop. Stop. Honey, if he's a fuckboy special, don't worry if you are the asshole or not. My youngest daughter fell asleep to your voice tonight. I asked her, do you want your music? And she said, no. Fair enough, fair enough. I find it hilarious that people can fall asleep to me as I rant and rave about random things. But yeah, whoever is worried about the fuckboy special that has been manipulating them for the last couple of... It feels like years, it's probably only been months, but like... Stop putting an effort to that person. You already know. You already know. 9 of Swords in reverse plus a Knight of Swords? Yeah, honey. 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 What was I about to go and get up and get and do? I have my beverage. Got this, got this. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, my darlings. You can kiss my ass forever. I got it for something. I cannot remember what it is. Oh, there we go. Like I came here for my charger. That's what I came here for. There we go. That's the simple thing that I was going over for. Hello, my darlings. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was like, this is what we need to do. And don't worry, neither one of those flames are big enough that they were problematic. But yes. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that running out. How do you do, my dears? Hi, it's me, your best friend. What is mild green in the middle of a mood ring? It's royal blue towards the outside, but it's turning like a mild tealish green in the middle. Hello, my darling. So, I might try tomorrow to go and give us a new background. So you may see a different background tomorrow. I'm just trying out new things, seeing what like works, framing and all that kind of good stuff. Because I'm just like, yeah, this is okay, but I need to work on it. I need to make it better. I'm always about improving what I already have as best I can. So yeah. Content? No, I'm feeling mild agitation. Not in a bad way agitation, but like mild, like I touched something that has a current. Both flames are within regulation. Everything looks fine there. Smoke is okay. Goodness. Didn't realize I had quite so many things. There we go. Whoop. I swear, it's like sometimes this happens. I hope that I'm not the only person who goes through this, but sometimes it happens when you're doing witchy stuff, and then it's like somebody clicks on the radio station. But it's like I'm just hearing bits and pieces of songs. And now my brain is trying to put together the pattern. The whole thing is, I don't think it's all witchy. I'm like, is my brain just having an earworm moment where I'm thinking of like all the popular songs that I kind of like to bop to? Or is my subconscious maybe trying to tell me something that I've been thinking about in the background? And therefore it's like just grabbing onto like the chorus lines of the things that would bring those particular issues to a forefront. Oh, no worries, no worries. Don't mind me. I let my brain wander for a bit, and I have got so many earworms right now just playing through the backside of my head. No, some of them are slightly different. So, like, you can kiss my ass forever. I've got that soundbite. Rolling down in the deep. I've got that soundbite. Trying to think of, like, which other ones are just, like, repeating. But, like, all of them are kind of evoking something rather masculine. Like, almost like somebody who'd be in my periphery vision. Which, if you're femme presenting, or a woman, or female, you will understand because of socialization what it feels like when somebody shows up in your periphery and it feels like a very large masculine presence, but not necessarily threatening. More like book talk, okay? more like masked man talk. Like, it doesn't feel threatening. At the same point in time, I'm like, could y'all wait your turn when I can actually address this? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, why are you showing up? Why is that energy signature showing up? Or why is that particular type presence showing up? Yeah, no, it doesn't at all feel threatening, but it does feel like somebody who's posing and doing a bit of puffery, but in you know, a tongue-in-cheek fashion. Doesn't feel ancestral. Doesn't feel... If it would be like, if I were to connect it to like a deity, I would think like Loki, Anansi, trickster spirit-esque. Because it feels lighthearted. It doesn't at all feel serious. It just feels there. And like the soundtrack is the part that is getting my attention first. Oh my goodness, we're at 12K likes. Thank you so much, everyone. You have done fantastic. Ah. Let's not spill all the cards. I think so. Like... it does feel like somebody's trying to get my attention. But in, like, in a way that won't. So, like, you know, sometimes things get your attention. It's like, oh, who the, like, it's you get automatically defensive. This feels like it's just like it's trying to get my attention in a ha-ha way so that I don't have a defensive reaction. But I'm like, okay, you have my attention now. What? Like, what are your intentions here, Magic Mike? Like, what the fuck? Oh God, how dare you? Oh man. I mean, I should. At this point, I honestly should. I think there's a recipe that uses egg yolk that I can do for one thing, and that would leave me with the egg whites, which is what you need for the macarons. I might try. I do happen to have a book that shows you how to do both. I think I just need a couple more sheets. And to actually, like, thoroughly read several of the, what do you call it, several of the recipes. But yeah. Did I eat today? Yes I have. I've had some pot stickers, I had grilled cheese sandwich, I've been working on bone broth, so, I will be having probably, like, noodles tomorrow and whatnot. I think tonight I'm just gonna have, like, some nice pork over rice with some bok choy and some kimchi. Maybe add an egg or something in there. But yeah, no, I ate. I've had a pretty decent day of eating so far. I plan on going to the supermarket tomorrow, probably H Mart as usual, and grabbing some goods there. I might go and look at, like, some of the pre-made items, just so I can get a little bit more variety of food, because I noticed I got into the habit of, you know, same food, or, like, really, really, really similar food. So I'm like, I need a little bit more variety. Yeah. Oh, yes, no, I'll take you with. I will take you with. Yes, okay, so I'm not the only one. Like, anytime I look more directly at it, my eyes, I get that 1,000-yard stare. And this thing is, like, dancing all over the place, but, like, it is so happy. And usually usually that flame is a little bit smaller, like over on the green one, but over here on the yellow, it's nice and tall. The green one is doing quite fine, but yeah, it's burning like what I would expect it to. This one's actually going above and beyond, and I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. Nope, they're without scent, which I kind of appreciate because I added my own oils to it and my own incenses and whatnot. So they smell like oud. If you've never smelled oud, O-U-D, it's this very beautiful, heady, spiced scent. And it's usually used for, like, men's colognes, eau de toilettes, that kind of stuff. It's very expensive to buy as raw form, but it's, oh my god, when you smell it, you just kind of want to curl up, you know, head on his chest and just, okay, whatever you want. Like, it's just, oh, it's gorgeous. Kind of fast. Fairy tales to come true. Happen to you if you're young at heart. That's the other one. That's the other song that's been coming through a lot. I'm doing well. How are you doing, my dear? Hi. How do you do? How do you do? Got home and took a power nap. Hell yeah. Oh, those power naps are a good thing. Like just a 30-minute power down. So helpful. So helpful. don't mind. We are doing a little bit of a money magic spell with candles. So far, so good. I've also just been randomly reading cards as I do. There's an even better view if you're over on Twitch, slightly more overhead. And yeah, just honestly, I'm just kind of letting my sorry, I jumbled that. But yeah, no, for the most part, I'm just letting my intuition for a wander. So, interesting stuff, as it were. So tired today. Aww. It's been that kind of week, I think, for most people. Like, at least 1 or 2 days have just been really low energy. So, I feel ya. Oh my goodness, thank you for, like, the almost 14K worth of likes now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my darlings. My brother does tarot card readings, too. I've always wondered how exactly do you know what the cards mean. So there are, like, I always have a book with me because sometimes I forget what the direct meaning is for these cards. But a lot of times it's first you learn from rote memory what the cards mean, just their basic meaning for each one. You learn what it means when it's right side up versus upside down. You know, there are a lot of slightly different variations on card meanings, but everyone comes with a book. You can read the book, and you get used to certain things coming up. Like, if temperance comes up, it means you need a bit more balance in your life. Maybe you need to step away from some of your vices. You need to take strength and, you know, willpower and, like, draw back a little. You know, hermit, you need to go back, do some introspection on yourself, but don't do it so much that you become recluse. So, like, you learn the rote memory of it. And then you start leaning into the gift that you have to read it more innately. Ooh, thank you so much for the puffy hearts and the roses and the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so nice of you. Where was I? Oh, reading cards. So, after you learn the meanings pretty well, you start learning to trust your more innate gifts. Thank you so much for joining my team, my dear. When you learn to lean into those more innate gifts, like intuition, then you start to get more information. You tend to get more meaning, more information. So, like, I'm an intuitive reader. I follow my intuition, my impulse. What is the emotion that I get, or what is the feeling that I get? I don't necessarily predict the future. I am much better at telling you what's going on right now. And so when I started leaning more into the intuition, I started getting, like, these little movies that would play through my head. And those would give me what I call dubious knowledge. Information that I probably should not have, and I will forget it like 10 minutes after I give the reading, thankfully. But yeah, the information that I get comes through using the card as a focus so that I know what area to, like, focus down on. But yeah. Have you ever done palm reading? I've had people read my palms. I have not read palms. Part of me, like, wants to, like, read palms, but at the same point in time, I would sit there and then analyze every line that I have in hyperfocus, and I know that would be, that'd be the opposite of what the universe wants me to do. So, the universe doesn't want me to always hyperfocus. Hyperfocus is not always a great thing with me, so, yeah. Now, I've done a little, not so much scrying, but, like, pendant work for, like, the yes, the no's, the maybes. I don't fuck with Ouija boards, but I am kind of developing a slightly different type of scrying board. I'm still deciding if I want to make more of them. Something with a bit more nuance, basically. Trying to think if there's any other divination tools that I'd like to know. I mostly like the cards. They seem to be the easiest, nicest focal point for me. Had a nasal biopsy and it was awful. Glad to catch your live this evening. Aww. I'm so sorry you had to go through a biopsy, my darling. Ugh. Those things suck. Freaking, with a biopsy, they need to learn how to numb areas better. Because holy shit. The amount of times you go in and they're like, don't worry, you're just going to feel a little pinch. A little pinch my ass, motherfucker. You just jammed me. Like, that hurt. And you get angry if I want to return fire, but, like, I felt that. Sorry, anybody who's ever had to be in the stirrups, you know what I mean. You're going to feel a mild scraping pressure. If that is mild scraping pressure, ooh, Swear. Hello, my darlings. How do you do? Agreed, it's traumatic AF. I had cavities filled done recently, and it was oh, I hate that. They, them, or she, her. Both of those are working tonight, and I know that I'm slated to off at 8, but don't worry, like, I'm gonna stick around for a while longer. It's not a problem. Alright. We've got a nice little candle magic ritual going on. So far, I'm vibing with it. I can feel the intensity being turned up ever so gently, hopefully. But yeah. Some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community experience. If somebody asked a question and it might have been maybe a little bit bawdy or something to that effect, try rewording it with a bit of code. Sometimes, this clock app. Although, I appreciate that certain stuff is just auto-blocked from showing up. Because, reasons. Yeah. Thank you for the over 14K likes. Three of Wands, actively waiting to see what comes your way before you make that decision, because there is a decision to be made, especially when it comes to starting a new path. The Fool in reverse. Ooh, Fool or foolhardy? Feels a little foolhardy. It's not bad to be the fool, but sometimes it's draining because you're doing it again and again and again. And then the Knave of Swords. Knave, not Knight. This feels like a squire boy. Oh, we are not picking a fuck boy. We are not picking a squire. Don't pick the squire boy. Don't pick the squire boy. I'm gonna be a knight someday. Sure you are. Sure you are. Is it me or is there like an F-boy energy going on lately? Like, not per se time wasters, but and when I say F-boy, the spelling comes out B-O-I. So it's not limited to of masculine or male persuasion, just There have been a lot of time wasters recently in people's space. Huh. Sorry. Hello, how's everybody doing? Sorry, I've been sitting a little bit stiff apparently. Up, up, up. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? And I am doing this as a multi-stream, so if you are looking for this just so you can have something on in your background, it's going to be posted up on YouTube almost immediately. Tomorrow I might try changing up the scenery, so if you're like, oh my god, new background unlocked, you are correct. I'm trying out new places, new ways to set up, seeing what works the best for me. Well, I mean, I've got a little bit of a... You're right. Like, even if I'm blocking for the AC, because I've got a little bit of an AC going on, yeah, something is definitely added. Honestly, I would love to do like a ritual on Samhain or Samhain. Sorry, Samhain is like literally the most American ass, have never heard Gaelic accent way to say that particular word. It's Samhain. Can you tell that I watched Halloween growing up? Because that's the first time I'd ever heard that particular holiday, Halloween. They're like, oh yes, and on Samhain, I'm like, oh, that's how you say that word? Okay. And now I have to break the habit of saying that. But no, I think I want to do a ritual. I just don't know which ritual I want to do. And it also would depend on my circumstances at the time. Because honestly, that is one of the best times for me personally to lean into the fun and spicy magics. But yeah, like, I don't know, maybe that would be fun though. I just, need to figure out what I want to do, like what intention I want to set. Because here's the other thing is, around Samhain, you get a lot more close contact with like ancestry and those who've passed over. It's a lot easier to accidentally get in contact with them, but it's also a lot easier to accidentally get in contact with fair folk and the folk who like to remain hidden and certain other deities and whatnot. So you have to be so careful as to what you ask for or what intentions you set and who you're dealing with. So yeah, you gotta be careful, and you have to be very intentional in what you do, especially in like October, like towards the last 2 weeks of October and the first 2 weeks of November, like that whole little area. But yeah, I'm like, what would be, I mean, it would kind of depend. So like if I become, and I'm very much manifesting for this, when I become like more financially stable and whatnot, if I were already moved into my new apartment and rather financially stable, I would probably do like a little banquet, like a thank you for the deities and the community that provided. Because I mean, I should probably even do that now. It's going to be a small banquet, but um, my community and the universe keeps providing for me, and I am grateful for that. I never want anybody to think that I'm not. But I would like to be even more successful in the good works that I already do, my artwork and that kind of stuff, my spicy work and that kind of stuff, so that I could be financially stable enough that, yes, I can keep myself housed, but also have enough money left over that I can then pay back into the community and maybe like help with mutual aid, or making sure that I'm buying small and local artists, so that again, we're spreading that wealth and we're helping the working people, because the working people are what keep a society running. So yeah. I know, a hooker with a heart of gold. How am I going to find all those wonderful book romance millionaires and billionaires that actually have a good heart and really do want somebody to spend their money accordingly and make the world better? I know, it's a razor fine edge of ethics and morals. How we doing, everybody? Wow, 15K likes. Thank you so very much. Trying to decide if I'm gonna do jack-lanterns this year. Oh, I wonder if I could so one of my friends, happens to be growing, like, squash and pumpkins, and he planted what he thought was supposed to be pumpkin, like just regular pumpkin. But apparently the seeds that he got were seeds from a squash that his mother-in-law grew. And it grew near spaghetti squash. So there is a chance that there was some cross-pollination between the spaghetti squash and the pumpkin. I kind of want to carve one of those, because they are the most beautiful golden color, but with rather pumpkin-like texture on the outside, and they're only about yay big, by about yay big, but I think they would be so fun to carve, especially since butternut squash is a little bit, or not butternut squash, spaghetti squash is a little bit thinner walled. So yeah, I wonder if I could buy one of those from one of my friends a little bit later in the season, like closer to October, and do like a carving. That'd be fantastic right there. Also, I kind of wonder what it tastes like, honestly. But yeah. And if I get the seeds, then I can try planting those seeds and seeing if they come out true, or if they're like what do you call it when you accidentally hybridize and then they're not like viable per se. Yeah, it'd be an interesting little experiment. Okay. Hello everybody, how are we doing? Thank you for the likes, the loves, the shares, the gifts, the everything. I'm on for at least another 20 minutes or so. Welcome to the third space. We're having a salon, so we get to talk, we get to ask questions, do a little bit of witchcraft as well as that. Right now we're doing kind of like a money attraction spell for, what I need, what it is. This golden candle is just going nuts, and I'm kind of loving it though, because it is a strong flame. And then this one is really, it's also nice, it's good, it's strong, it's about the length it should be. This one is actually about twice the size, a bit larger than the normal for something that is so small and usually small flame type candle from the $1.25 store. So, yeah. Hey, wise girl, how you doing? Good, strong cup of coffee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. How do you do? I am multi-streaming, so yeah. Tomorrow we may be in a different location, background-wise. I will let you know. Well, I mean, you'll see, but yeah. Sorry, letting my intuition do the thing. Hey. Doing okay. Kind of just letting my brain wander instead of trying to keep it directed. So, yeah. Actually, now trying to put things in order. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Watching the flames and relaxing. Hey. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, right? Yeah, see, no matter which way I block the wind, it's still moving, so that is, yeah. So tomorrow night, I think what I'm planning on doing is doing a multi-stream. Aww. Oh, I'm glad you're healing, my darling. I don't know what I do other than, you know, show up. Yeah, definitely, after the last 3 days. Oh no, I got the gist of it. But yeah, I was like, I just show up the best I can. Oh, I was in the middle of something and I completely blanked out right there. Well, darn if I can remember. Ah! One card pull? Aw, thank you. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So yeah, tomorrow I'll probably do the multicast from 5 to 8, and then from roughly 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I'll be on a fan site. So, and we'll go from there. Aww. Hello. How do you do? The Fool. Oh, multi-stream. So I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same point in time. Multiple angles and whatnot. And it is so that I can grow audiences without having to constantly, like, okay, I'm doing 3 days here and 3 days there and 3 days there, and, like, you know, making it so that I'm running myself ragged, trying to be, like, on stream, like, constantly coming up with new material for each stream. It's much easier to do, okay, this is the subject matter, here's what I'd like to do, and then, yeah, be on multiple platforms, having the same conversation, and hopefully, garnering the same, roughly the same type of audience. Maybe a slightly different audience, who knows. So the card that I pulled is the Fool in Reverse. Always feels like you're on your head. You don't want to be the fool. You are tired of being, you're tired of having to begin again, learn the next lesson, do the next thing. You're like, could I just have like 5 months where shit doesn't try to teach me a lesson? Can the universe just fucking chill, please? I'm like, goddamn. I just want to be left alone so that I can apply the things that I've already learned without having to have another lesson. Like, fuck's sake. You're so tired. You are so tired of the universe's bullshit. And you feel like it's gaslighting you at this point. You honestly feel like it's gaslighting you at this point. Fool in Reverse. Fool in Reverse. Be mad. Rail at it. Rail at the universe. Like, fucking yell at it. Because it's not so much a lesson. It's poking you for a fucking reason. Oh, I hate it when it does that. I really hate it when it does that. It's poking you for a reason. It wants, the universe wants a larger reaction out of you. It feels that you are too passive. And you're like, but every time I'm impulsive, you get mad at me because I'm too impulsive, I'm too much. Da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, well, you do 0 or you do 11. Like, dial it in. Give me like a 5.5. But yeah. Get a little bit louder. Get a little bit louder. Okay, get a lot of bit louder. And then, like, dial it back by, like, half a skosh. But yeah. Yeah. Ugh, so draining. So tiring. But I feel you. But, like, you are allowed to yell at the universe or your deities or, ancestors, whatnot. Like, feel free to unload from time to time. You don't always have to get, witchy with them. But, like, sometimes you're just like, fuck. Make up your mind. Be more clear. Like, ugh. Yes, have a skosh. Have a skosh. It's like, if you've ever watched Celine Dion sing Out of Ashes for Deadpool 2, that music video, he's like, oh my god, that was amazing. But, like, our budget is not made for that. I need you to, like, phone it in. I need you to dial it back to, like, a 5, 5.1, like, 6 maximum. Like, just phone it in. Do I look like I phone it in? Like, that's the energy. That's the energy that I am getting from this situation. It's okay to be Celine Dion and it's like, do I look like I do half-ass effort? You're like, I either half-ass or no. It's like, no. I have a minor, tender spot in my mouth, so I'm giving it a little bit of time to rest and recuperate from having dentures in, but I'll have my dentures in tomorrow. But yeah. Let beauty come out of ashes. Let beauty come out of ashes. Mm-hmm. Coconut oil pull. I mean, oh, I get what you mean. I was like, what? And since I'm going to the store, I might actually be able to find some decent coconut oil as it is. Okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It feels okay. Like, I haven't put my dentures in today. And it feels like it's right where the edge of the denture usually rests. So it might just be that the way I've been taking my dentures out, I may have favored one side and just been a little too rough with it. So I just have to be a bit more mindful. Makes the gums so strong. Okay. I may try that. I may try that just a little bit. Yeah, I think it's a pressure sore. More than anything, I think it's a pressure sore. And I mean, these were meant to be temp dentures, but you know, last couple of months have been a little bit fucked up. So yeah, I've been wearing them a bit longer than I should have, and so yeah, I think it's probably just my gums and bone has shifted enough that it's creating a little bit of a pressure point. Yeah, the gums revolt. Ooh, really? Holy crap. Even where the doctor laid his tools developed ulcers. Has all implants. Holy crap. Damn. I mean, but like, I definitely expected these, especially from everything I've seen, like, over on Denture Talk and Dental Implant, you know, or Dental Talk and whatnot. Like, I did a little spooling through there. They're like, yeah, this is pretty common, and like, if you notice it early, like, here's a few things to do. I did a hydrogen peroxide rinse this morning, just to make sure that area was like cleared out. I know they're like, be careful about doing those. I'm like, literally just small little, and then rinse just to clear that area of in case. And then yeah, salt water, I know works well. A little bit of clove oil helps to like numb the area if it's really uncomfortable. But they said, like, just don't wear the denture for at least a day or two. See if that helps that area. Because even if it was like something like an ulcer or a canker, you would not want to continue putting your dentures on top of that. You would want to make sure that that area has room to breathe, can get some actual oxygen on it, can have some time to heal. No, I didn't end the live on TikTok. The live on TikTok should still be going, Eric. No worries, you're good. Like, it's okay to assume that not everybody knows those things. Oh, vanilla extract. I didn't know that. Interesting. I got both of those. I got both. I've got bourbon vanilla paste, and I've got clove oil. So I might give both of those a little go round. Still in the healing process. I hear you. So I am off at about 8 o'clock. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. To 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a reoccurring calendar over on Twitch that has that set up. I will get my calendar set up for everything else as soon as possible. All of this has been such a steep learning curve for me. I'm just like, I'm still trying to figure out the balance of it all. Right, the rewards is a Hollywood's that part. Honestly, if I can just get them to give me decently, like, permanent fangs on a pair of good dentures, I think I will be happy with that. But yeah. Honestly though, I can't wait to find out if they can give me like bottom dentures that actually fit correctly, because my temp ones just have never set quite right. So I'm hoping when I do get like a permanent denture, whether that's a suction drop or a suction denture or a drop-in denture, I'm hoping they can give me a little bit of a fang, because I feel so much more comfortable with the fangs in. I've been right here. Yell at TikTok. TikTok has been on some bullshit lately. Right? Yeah. And I do appreciate it, because y'all have given me a lot of encouragement and a lot of good advice, and I've really appreciated it. I really, really, really have appreciated it. So yeah. But yes, I will be Mondays through Friday, 5 to 8 here. Please come with topics and questions and whatnot. I will also try and like schedule like events and that. Oh shit! That reminds me, I've got to go in, and there's an event coming up on October the 19th in Long Beach for Points of Light. It's one of their witchcraft magical market fairs, and that will be going on again October 19th. I've got to go in and, well, okay, first I got to find the $25, but I got to go in and get my space paid for. I believe they're giving me space number 9 again, so here's to hoping. This time, though, I need to take my own table. I completely forgot last time that they do not provide a table, and like I need to provide my own. But yeah. Oh yeah, I like putting my dentures in the refrigerator when I'm not wearing them. And that way when I pop them in, the glue sets a little bit better. I don't tend to get the big air bubbles in them, and it really helps to like kind of soothe my gums to put it in cold. I wish there was just a regular bite plate, like a cold bite plate that you could get and like have that to like assuage the gums. Just saying. I know there's probably already a product out there, I just don't know the actual wording for it, so maybe that's why it has eluded me so far. Let me see if I can find something. Okay. Let's see if this works to extinguish correctly. There we go. We will light these again tomorrow. Yay! Because you don't want to blow out your candle. Extinguishing is fine. Blowing out sometimes has more of a connotation of, okay, wish, go for it, versus, well, the candle's not done burning, I'd like to do this some more. Oh, I've got to find a place to move this to first. There we go. Okay. Oops. Sorry. There we go. So, I will be back tomorrow. yeah, I can't wait to see y'all too. But yes, I will be back tomorrow. Um, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Multi-streaming. We can sit, we can talk, we can chat. I will probably have the candle spell going in the background. And yeah, by all means, if there are some fun yet spicy things you'd like to talk about, that'll be perfect because I plan on definitely aiming towards that. So like if there's something in particular you'd like to know, feel free to ask those questions. If you want to ask those questions early, awesome. That way I can do a little bit more targeted research and that kind of thing. But yeah. Oh no, you're good, you're good. Yeah, no, the first time I had my dentures in, that was shocking but lovely. Hi. all of the pronouns are working for me tonight. So like they, them, or she, her. Tomorrow night it will probably be a little bit more of a she, her. I can feel the lean moving. God, tomorrow I really want to look pretty. So I'm hoping the things that are apparently being sent to me show up tomorrow. But yeah. Baby teething rings. How do I keep forgetting about that? That would be smart. That would be smart. But yeah. Okay, I'm off. I'm running. I will see you all tomorrow night, hopefully. Come on in. Feel free to ask tons of questions. Tomorrow night's going to be in a Bathory. The fangs will be in. Of course, the cards will always be out. And we can definitely talk about so many more spicy things, my darlings. So yeah, have some fun. Hope to see you all there.